Hello, I'm Reverend Kate from the Center for Spiritual Living in Carlsbad, California, and I'd like to invite you to join me in a guided meditation. There's nothing special for you to do except to settle back, relax, get comfortable. When our time is up, I'll let you know. And at any time, if you feel like you'd like to have a chance to have silent meditation, all you have to do is push the pause button and then continue on later or on your own. This is your meditation. It's for you. So let's get comfortable. Find a comfortable place to sit and begin just breathing gently and easily, paying attention to the feeling of your breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. And as you quiet your breathing, become aware of your position in the room and get comfortable. If you can sit upright in a comfortable seat, just relax your body as you breathe in and out. In and out. And when you're ready, close your eyes. I'll be reading a passage by Ernest Holmes that's actually taken from a radio show that was broadcast. And at the end of his radio shows, he would give a brief meditation. This radio show was called Let God Do It. Here's what he said. In a spirit of joy and confidence, let us take as the thought for our meditation today these words from Isaiah. Ye shall have a song as in the night, and gladness of heart, as when one goeth with a pipe into the mountain of the Lord. And let us see if we cannot take the pipe of faith and go into the mountain of the Lord, which is the secret place of the Most High within us, as we each say quietly to ourselves, I am one with the infinite and perfect Spirit, with the giver of all good and perfect gifts. I open my mind and my heart and my body to the inflow of this divine presence. My conscious acceptance of the fullness of the presence of God through joy and love flows out to bless those whom I would help, those with whom I would share this inner joy. And I decree that whomsoever I would bring into the scope of my thought is now blessed and healed through the presence of good which is within. The radiance of joy is in my own heart, and it brings happiness to those around me. The abundance that prospers me is that which supplies everyone with the good things of life. The light that warms the center of my being so shines forth that all may find guidance and warmth and comfort in its rays. This is the light that lighteth everyone that cometh into the world. This is the fountain from which springs the living waters of all life. That was the meditation that Ernest Holmes shared. So let's just continue for a few moments, keeping these ideas in our mind as we become aware of our own inner light. I am one. I am one with the infinite and perfect Spirit. I am one with the infinite and perfect Spirit, with the giver of all good and perfect gifts. I am one with the giver of all perfect gifts. I am one with the infinite and perfect Spirit, with the giver of all good and perfect gifts. I open my mind. I open my heart. I open my body to the inflow of this divine presence. I am open to the inflow of this divine presence. My conscious acceptance of the fullness of the presence of God through joy and love flows out to bless those whom I would help, those with whom I would share this inner joy. I accept this divine presence with joy and love. This joy and love flows out to bless those whom I would help, those with whom I would share this inner joy. I breathe in joy and love fills me. I breathe out joy and love flows out. My life is filled with joy and love. Joy and love overflow and flow out into this world. Whoever I am connected to, everyone is blessed and prospered by the presence of good. Everyone is healed and prospered through this beautiful presence of good. I am blessed and prospered through this beautiful presence of good. I am healed and prospered through this beautiful presence of good. The radiance of joy is in my heart. The radiance of joy is in my mind. The radiance of joy is in my body. The radiance of joy is within me. The radiance of joy radiates out from me, through me, for me, as me. The radiance of joy surrounds me, supports me, and fills my world with love, with light, with laughter, and with hope. The abundance that prospers me is that which supplies everyone with the good things of life. I recognize and praise the abundance of life. I recognize and praise the joy of life. I let the joy of life fill my soul. I let the joy of life fill my mind. I let the joy of life be my life now. Good fills my heart. Good fills my vision. Good fills this world. The light that warms my being so shines forth that all may find guidance and warmth in its rays. The light that warms the center of my being is the light of the world. I accept it into my heart, into my mind, into my body now. My good overflows. This light that illuminates me shines forth into the world. All may find guidance and warmth and comfort in its rays. I am comforted by the light of love. I am comforted by the light of joy. I am comforted by the light of intelligence. I am comforted by the light of good. I am comforted by the light of this divine presence. This divine presence is within me. This divine presence is everywhere. This divine presence is everything. This divine presence is beyond everything. I give thanks for the light, the love, the joy, and the abundance of this beautiful divine presence. This is the light that lighteth everyone that cometh into the world. This is the light that lights my life, and the light that lights the life of everyone, everything, this glorious world, this glorious universe, the light of life, Spirit itself. I give thanks, and I recognize my light is my consciousness and my acceptance of infinite, perfect Spirit. I am one with the infinite and the perfect Spirit, with the giver of all good and perfect gifts. I open my mind and my heart and my body to the inflow of this divine presence. My conscious acceptance of the fullness of the presence of God through joy and love flows out to bless those whom I would help, those with whom I would share this inner joy. And I decree that whomsoever I would bring into the scope of my thought is now blessed and healed with the presence of good, which is within infinite joy, infinite good. I accept this experience of the divine presence. I accept good into my life and into the life of the world with joy and thanksgiving. I give thanks. I accept. I give thanks. And I relax, knowing all is well. When you're ready, take a few breaths. Gently become aware of your surroundings. Become aware of your body where you're seated. When you feel prepared, open your eyes. Recognize there is good for you. There is good for this world. And all is well. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy week. Thank you.